There we go. Oh, audio YouTube? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Give me a second, hold on. Let me see what's wrong with your volume on YouTube. Somebody give me a mic check. Somebody give me a mic check. Okay, volume is there. Wait, no sound? Okay, no sound on YouTube. Audio, audio breaking up. Audio breaking up. Audio going on YouTube. You can't give me a mic check on YouTube. You say it's going in and out on YouTube right now. Okay, you're saying just a delay, but it is clear. Those are tuning in on YouTube right now. Let me know how clear I am. Tuning in on YouTube right now. Let me know how clear I am. In and out. Why is it going in and out? Yeah. Why is it going in and out on YouTube? Let me see. Let me see. Why is it doing this? Let me see if I can audio. Hmm. Give me a mic check on YouTube. You good on my? Okay, I'm good on your end. Sounds slightly better. Somebody said breaking up. All right, y'all. I'm trying to figure out why my audio's not working on YouTube as it should be. Better now. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, okay. I guess they're saying I'm good now. Guess they're saying I'm good now. All right, cool, cool, cool. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rise show of coffee and crypto. It appears that Bitcoin's back. It appears that the market is back. You know. Wa alaikum assalam barakatuh wa barakatuh. What's going on, sincere for sure? Peace, peace. Sam Harris, what's going on? Mia B. Mia. Peace, peace, peace. Wealthy rising, wealthy rising. Patton Jalee. I appreciate everybody that's tapping in and tuning in for this not so early rising show, more so like a midday show. Actually, it's more so like a midday show right now. Brother Boogie, what's going on? How's life out? Where are you working at right now? Where are you working at right now? Is it Indiana? I know you're working on another Amazon structure. Yeah, how's everybody feeling today? How's everybody feeling today? Today's a big day. We got the class tonight. We got the big class tonight. I appreciate all the participants that are going to be coming through, sitting down with me tonight, so we can learn how to maneuver around this Bitcoin sector and get ready and prepare for 2025. Now, it's a lot going on in the space right now. I don't know if people have been paying attention. A lot going on in the space, right? We're going to be taking a look at a couple of stories. Definitely going to be taking an updated look at the pricing As you're seeing right now, right? And what's going on, Miss Ashley? And these are normally the times that you want to be able to take advantage, right? Where things, the pandemonium isn't really set in, things are pulling back. Always remember, the idea is to buy red and sell green. It's not to wait till everything's green and then try to buy green and sell greener. You get what I'm saying? I think a lot of people be getting it. New Carlisle, Carlisle, Indiana. Got you. Yeah, most people get it misconstrued or misunderstood, right? They want to wait till the train is already moving to kind of jump on like a hobo and try to get uptown, right? It's the easiest way to get hurt, though. It's the easiest way to get hurt in this space. So what I try to do on these lives is make sure that you're getting on the train in a fashionable way at a reasonable time. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of the what's going on, Queen? It's been a minute. How's everything? It's been a minute. Right. So I'm trying to get everybody in at a reasonable time to get on the train so that we can take it uptown. You get what I'm saying? But normally people not sure about, the lead that they're going to follow, and more so thinking that they're getting insurance, right? And this is what it is. Psychologically, they think that they're more insured to make it there if it's already on its way. You get what I mean? They think that they're more insured to make it there if it's already on its way. Okay? I'll be able to tell you that not so true. It's best to get on the train when it stops to pick up passengers, right? Not running side by side trying to jump on and get in one of the freight trains. You get what I mean? So, anyways, couple of things, right? They're saying that Bitcoin is well positioned to hit 100,000 by January of 2025. How many of you out there think that we can hit 100K by 2025? We're at 72 right now, right? We're at 72 right now. We are going to take an updated look at the charts. By a show of hands, right? By a show of hands, who thinks 100K by January 2025? Show of hands. Who thinks 100K? ETH price finally back in range on VFAC. You can adjust those ranges too. Sam Harris says 85K. Miss Ashley says 100K. Pat and Jolie says easy 100K. Right? Once again, the question is how many of you think we can hit 100K by January 2025? And we ain't got that much time. We definitely ain't got that much time. O said I do. Brother Michael, hands up. Right? So I'm just trying to see what the sentiment is in the market with the community right now. What do y'all think? Young Strizzle says 100K. Young Strizzle says 100K by January. True Wiki said it's possible. Nephew from the Go, what's going on, big homie? That will make a very interesting next couple of months. It would make a very interesting next couple of months. It definitely would. Right? Patty Lee said definitely post-election. Well, let's see what they're talking about. Analysts at 10x Research predict Bitcoin may reach $100,000 by the new year, driven by institutional interest, market signals, and Bitcoin dominance. Current market trends and upcoming global events may spike the market price of Bitcoin to 100,000 by January 2025, crypto research firm 10x Research said. The company predicts for the $100,000 Bitcoin price target is based on its model that recently triggered two buy signals. The most recent being on October 14th, according to 10x Research. Its prediction model has tracked a record of 86.7% accuracy based on the last 15 signals. Interesting. But those are the part of the New Money Matrix Discord, right? Y'all already know we got our own signal system that we have been using in there, testing, playing around with, right? Oh, you know what? I forgot about the Santa rally. I almost forgot about the Santa rally. I almost forgot about that. More good life. What's going on? Nephew from the Go, where you at? You in the shower? You out at you on the West Coast? Miss Farasha, what's going on, Queen? It's been a minute. How's everything going in the ATL? I forgot about the Santa rally though. Now it goes on to state the researcher explained their reasoning for the optimistic Bitcoin prediction. When Bitcoin sets a new 6-month high for the first time in 6 months, like it did recently, we typically see a median return of about 40% over the next 3 months. Considering these calculations, a 40% jump from the current market price of 73,000 will push Bitcoin above $101,000 by January 27, 2025. Now, it's like I tell y'all all the time, right? I'm not the best person at timing, right? I can't tell you when, but I can kind of tell you where, right? Once again, I can never tell you when something is going to happen. Chief, what's going on? How goes the day? How goes the day? Where you at in the world? Right? But like I tell y'all, I cannot tell you when, but I can tell you where. Right? And we're going to take a look at the where here in a minute. But what they're saying is that by January 27, 2025, $101,000 Bitcoin and probably plus. Okay? Another factor supporting the theory is the Bitcoin black hole effect, implying that increasing Bitcoin dominance is pulling the value away from altcoins. And I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Vegas getting this session in. Okay. You out there with the big homie? You out there in Vegas with the big homie? Draco Leon, what's going on? We just starting off. You ain't even missed nothing. We literally just starting off. It's the first story we covering. And the story title is Bitcoin well positioned to hit 100K by January 2025. And we're speaking about that now. We're speaking about that now. All right. But yeah, as you see the dominance grow, that does pull liquidity away from the altcoin market. So as the dominance lowers, that's when you see the altcoins start to do they song and dance. You get what I'm saying? Wa alaikum assalam barakatullahi wa barakatuh. What's going on, broski? How's everything? How's everything? We got the ox in the building. Got the ox in the building. Now it goes on to state, right? In addition, institutional investors such as BlackRock now perceive Bitcoin as a long-term stable asset or digital gold. All right. More Good Life said virtual protocol is a hidden gem. Thank you, Noble. Hey, thank you for following through. Thank you for following through. Right. I for the last 7 years, I've been dropping little gems and diamonds and nuggets and breadcrumbs on my page. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You know, kudos and a big shout out to those that pick those gems, those breadcrumbs, those nuggets up and actually use them. You get what I'm saying? And that's the main point of what I'm here to do. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do, right? I'm just here to show what I'm interested in and show that it may be a benefit if you're interested too. Right? That's it. So you predict that it will be medium in January? No. These ain't my predictions. I'm gonna show you my prediction in a minute. But like I said, my predictions have to more so do with the where versus the when. This is the article we're reading, and they're saying that by January, these are the prices we should see. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at and how I'm gonna come up with my own analysis in a minute, right? They said gold has always been a safe haven asset. So if Bitcoin is a new digital gold, it makes sense that institutions would be interested, right? The spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund market bought in 4.1 billion worth of Bitcoin in October alone. Moreover, the general crypto investors also sees value in holding Bitcoin for the long term. If you're not here for the get rich quick, right? If you're here for the long term generational wealth, by a show of hands, let me see who's here for Bitcoin long term. Who's there for the long term Bitcoin? I want to see by a show of hands. Who's here for the long term? Who's actually here to grow some type of generational wealth with these new digital assets and the technology and software that we have in our hands versus trying to buy something good to wear the next day, right? That's what I'm trying to understand. Right? Now, pay attention. Now, and it's interesting because Discord, what did I just tell y'all? What did I just tell y'all in the Discord about Ethereum? They say, right? They say that Ethereum could perform short term. And what that means is that you're going to see an outperformance on the side of Ethereum versus Bitcoin, right? And what I've seen time and time again sometimes is that you'll see a rotation of volume and capital, right? You'll see Bitcoin running, and then you'll see Bitcoin get like a slowdown period. And in that slowdown period, that's when you're going to see the altcoins and Ethereum start running, right? Now, Bitcoin's still going to move, but not at the velocity that it was previously moving at. You get what I'm saying? But what they're saying is that 10x Research also predicted that Donald Trump would win the 2024 United States presidential election, which could positively impact the crypto market. Upcoming rules will allow companies to report their Bitcoin holdings and current market prices and encourage more businesses to include crypto in their portfolios. Do y'all see what's going on here? Do y'all see that the world, and think about how long I've been saying this, right? And think about how long people have been telling me I was crazy, right? Think about how long I've been telling y'all that we have the ability to front run the whole world, and people really wasn't catching what I was saying. And what I meant by that is just imagine, right? Think about it like this. The world uses cash right now, right? The world uses cash right now for the most part, right? Fiat notes. Imagine before the cash came into fruition, if somebody was telling you like, hey, we're not going to use let's just, I mean, and it's a shoddy example. Let's just say, hey, we're not going to use no, you know what? We'll do it like this. Let's say that we're transitioning, because what we're going through right now is a currency transition, right? We're going through a currency transition, right? So let's say that we're in the timeline or the time frame of the transition from, we'll say, livestock, cattle, herds, goats, and whatnot, to we'll say to gold, right? So now we're going from, hey, we've been using our goats and our chickens, our livestock, our food, whatever the case may be, in order to barter with other communities, other tribes. And now you're saying that we're going to use this new rock, this yellow rock. Like, nah, I think I'm gonna keep my goats and everything. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that understand the transition are going out and they're finding and they're loading up on as much of the gold as possible, right? Remember what Muslim Mansa Musa did as he journeyed, right? Gave out. He had so much gold. Which, how do you think he got that much gold? First in line, first in time, right? That's what you're getting right here in the cryptocurrency landscape. You got the ability to front run the world on the newest form of currency known to mankind. You've got the ability to front run the world, right? Front run the world to get in line first in time with a new form of currency ever known to mankind. You get what I'm saying? How could you not take advantage? You know how? Because some people don't believe it. Some people don't think it. Some people ain't there thinking that this is the time that we're living in right now. They're thinking it's still a gamble. They're thinking, hey, what if it crashes? Right? Do y'all know that BlackRock just hit like, wait, what did they just hit? This is what we have to consider. And when you're not having conversations about 100 million billion-dollar corporations every day, I can understand why the average wouldn't understand or hear any of this, right? Let me see. BlackRock, Bitcoin. I think they just hit like 30 billion. Let me see. Hold on. I think they just hit like 30 billion. Where is it? 640 million. That was 10 hours ago. So they got another 640 million incoming. Hold on. I could have swore. Hold on. Did they just hit their 30 billion? Yep. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF hits $30 billion peak, breaking JP Morgan's record amid Bitcoin surge to 73,000. You see this? $30 billion. So this is the company, right? This is the biggest asset management in the world, management company in the world, right? Mark Yusuf said you'll be known as financially irresponsible by 2030 if you don't own any Bitcoin. I agree. So you have the biggest asset management company in the world that basically controls the world from one aspect or another, right? And they've just, not a million, not 10 million, not 100 million, not 500 million, not 900 million, not even a billion, right? Not 5 billion, 10 billion, right? Do we understand? Like the words are coming out of my mouth rolling off, but do we understand how much fucking money this is? $30 billion worth, right? And get out of your mind, fiat. Just $30 billion worth of purchasing power has been taken out of the fiat system and switched over to the new digital system. Do you not see what's going on? Do you not see what's going on? Right? On top of that, on top of the 30 billion that BlackRock just put in, look what Florida's CFO is saying. Look at this. Florida CFO is pushing for Bitcoin and state pension funds. Do y'all know what pension funds are? Do y'all know what pension funds are and what they're saying here? Once again, while individuals, especially within my demographic and my community, are saying, hey, that thing's a gamble, it's a risk, I don't know, why would I buy it? I think I'm just going to be good working my job. I think I'm just going to stack my money, saving dollars. Right? While they're saying that, do y'all know what a pension fund is? Do y'all know what a pension fund is? Somebody give me an answer. What's a pension fund? Somebody give me an answer. What does this article say to you when you read it? Miss Dawn says she does 401ks, right? This is retirement, family. Retirement. Let's go on. Let's go to this story real quick. This is when you know it's serious. The Florida Chief Financial Officer, Florida, a state, right? Its own country, in its own right, right? Florida Chief Financial Officer Jimmy Patronis wants to include Bitcoin in the state's pension fund investments. Once again, I ask you, as a family, for those that have families out there, is Bitcoin part of your family treasury? Do you have a family treasury? If you do not have a family treasury, you need to reach out to me and allow me to walk you through how to get one started. So BRICS is them leaving the dollar away and getting back on the gold standard for I was gonna say interchain, but it's not interchain. For countries to operate commercially amongst one another. That's what the BRICS thing. That's about them giving a big middle finger and a fuck you to the US dollar. Right? That's what that is. That's what that is. So once again, right? We got Florida CFO saying that, look, hey man, we need to start putting Bitcoin into the retirement funds. Right? We need to start putting Bitcoin in the retirement funds. You got BlackRock hitting $30 billion worth invested in Bitcoin, and I can't get people to spend a dub on it. I can't get some people to put a slug into this. And I've showed individuals like, hey man, you can do something as small as $10 here and there, $15 here and there, $20 here and there, and they still, man, I didn't get around to it yet. But they gambling, right? FanDuel, right? That's the big thing right now. FanDuel, parlays. Niggas will gamble their money away on something that if you don't win, you have absolutely no fucking return, right? Meaning if you don't win, it's just zero, X'd out, like playing the lottery, right? At least with gambling, and I'm going to use the word gambling because that's how they look at it. At least with gambling with cryptocurrencies, you live to fight another day. You get what I'm saying? It's people that put money in this shit years ago that even though it's below, even though they're underwater, they still got a fighting chance to come back because their asset, their money isn't gone. My father gambles every day on the lotto. Hey, look, it's so serious, right? Let me show y'all something. Hold on, what is it? What am I looking for? That's what it is. It's so serious that I've tried to show people that do gamble, right? Let's say you do gamble. Right? You got Pool Together. You got a project called Pool Together. Hold on, let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something here. Hold on, let me show you what we got here. For those that have family members that gamble, play the lottery, right? I've showed people this project right here. They play the lottery. Like, man, you know you can play the lottery over here and get your money back every time if you don't win, right? Meaning that You can play the lottery, and if you don't win, you get your money back. Plain and simple. So what does it say here? Pool Together is a service that lets you use a state cryptocurrency into lottery pools for a chance to win a significant weekly prize pool. The prize pools are made up of accumulated staking fees, and you can withdraw your full original deposit if you don't win. How can people look at this and be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna gamble with that? Like, bro, you're spending your fucking money gambling on those little tickets from the gas station, and when you don't win, you just throw the shit in the trash. You just threw away $5, $10, $15, $20 in the trash with that ticket. Viz, what's going on, big homie? What's the word? What's the demo? My longtime friend. What's going on? I have cryptocurrency in Ethereum, but not Bitcoin. Hey, it's not hard to get. Funny, I just had threw a dub on it just because adding sat. Yeah, and that's all it takes. So, like I said, people are out here gambling, not understanding that there's many ways to gamble. If you want to use that term, I don't call this gambling in my own right. I don't call this gambling. I call this generational wealth building. And that's based off the education and the information that I've been able to acquire and bring forth to everybody over the last 6-7 years, right? So now let's get back to it. Remember, we're talking about Bitcoin hitting $100,000 by January. Let me ask you, are you in the best position you could be in right now if Bitcoin was to hit $100,000? Well, no, you need to ask yourself this. Are you in the best position possible? And let me say this too. It doesn't mean that you got to have everything in BTC, right? It doesn't mean that, because if Bitcoin hits 100,000, what do you think the rest of the market's going to do? Got to bounce. Will TA class be offered for later purchase? Definitely. Chicago Educated, what's going on? Peace. All right. If Bitcoin's getting 100,000, what do you think the rest of the market's going to do? Now, it goes on to state that upcoming rules will allow companies to report their Bitcoin holdings and current market prices and encourage more businesses to include crypto in their portfolios. In contrast, 10x Research provided a bearish outlook for Ethereum owing to lower yields over the past 2 years. As a result, the report was optimistic about short-term rallies for ETH, but skeptical about its long-term prospects unless innovations change a stagnant trajectory. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and we're going to take a look at Ethereum here. What's your thoughts on meme coins? Meme coins is the true casino over here. If you really want to gamble over here, gamble with meme coins. That's the gamble. Me, myself, and I personally don't teach or push meme coins because, like I said, my thing is generational wealth. The life that I've lived, right? The way that I look at it, pardon me if it's a bad way to look at it. I want to set people up. And they say, once again, it's just how I look at it because of the shit I've been through. I want to set people up to where they can put their money into something, and God forbid they ever get locked up and they got to do a bid. They come home years later, that shit's still gonna be there. I don't want to get people. And once again, that's just the way that I looked at it. Like, man, if it was me, what do I want to put my money in? You know what I'm saying? Knowing the life that I've lived. Man, if I get bumped or something like that and I got to go away, I want to be able to come back and knowing, and then while you're locked up, you're watching the news, you're seeing the advancement. You get what I'm saying? You want to be able to come home to something. I don't want to risk that on no fucking meme coins with people that are following me, taking heed to the stuff that I'm sharing. That's cool. I've made a lot of money off of meme coins. Doesn't mean I'm going to push it on my channel. It doesn't matter. He said I made 30K off a meme coin and then put it in real estate like Bitcoin. That's good. Or real assets. Like, that's good. That's a good strategy for individuals that can do it. But for people that have no grasp of how this market moves and thinking just buying something that is going to go up, I just prefer not to do it. Right? I just prefer not to do it. Right? That's just the way that I operate. Anyways. Now, for all my Cardano heads, Cardano is now stating that they're going to build themselves to be a L1 for Bitcoin. You get what I'm saying? In fact, I actually just held a class, though, to be honest with you. I just held a class on how to operate on layer 3 degen chain, which is a layer specifically for meme coins. So, but once again, the reason for me holding that class was because of the technology behind it. Not so much, hey, buy this meme, buy that meme. But hey, look, they built a whole ecosystem for the meme community, right? So we did cover that. Right? But look at this, though. Cardano unlocks 1.3 trillion Bitcoin liquidity with the Bitcoin OS bridge integration, right? Operating system. Cardano taps Bitcoin OS to integrate Bitcoin liquidity into its DeFi ecosystem using zero-knowledge cryptography for secure cross-chain functionality. Now, let me say this, right? I'm looking to buy more lands in the crypto Web3 space. Hey, check out Fabrica what is it? Fabrica.land. Check out Fabrica.land. Really get you some land in the crypto space, right? Check this website out, right? And over here, you can buy land on the blockchain, right? Over here, you can buy. Man, that's interesting. That looks nice. I wonder what that is. But you can buy land right on the blockchain, straight from your wallet, straight from your wallet. Fabrica.land. So if you really want to reallocate, right? You got land all right here within the U.S. We haven't hit the other areas just yet. But right now, that's what it's looking like within the U.S. Right? We can zoom in. We can see where the majority of the land is being held. Right? And once again, this is the shit that people not showing y'all that are quote unquote crypto gurus. It's all about what coin to buy. Price go up, price go down, buy, sell, buy the dip, right? Cash out, right? Yeah, if you wanna get into like the real estate game, I do have a Mr. Justin. He said if you have any classes I can buy, let me know. I do have a real estate class. Where is it? Oh, here it is right here. Bootcamp Week 17, How to Invest in Digital Real Estate Part 1 and Part 2 with a bonus real estate tokenization contract PDF. So you get a PDF file that basically outlines how to tokenize digital real estate. But in this class, we covered about 3 or 4 different digital real estate projects. You get what I'm saying? So you can check this out. Anyways, let's get back to it. Where we at? Cardano, right? Jumping into the Bitcoin space, right? And it goes on to state that Cardano is set to gain access to 1.3 trillion in Bitcoin liquidity for its decentralized finance ecosystem through a new integration with Bitcoin OS. Boss. Hey, I like that. If you're from Chicago, you know why. Which is a Bitcoin smart contract platform. But that stands for the Brothers of the Struggle, for those that are old enough or in tune enough, for those that were tapped in, right? Those that were tapped in. That's the Brothers of the Struggle right there. But anyway, that's Bitcoin OS. According to a press release shared with Cointelegraph, the integration aims to allow Cardano users to securely access Bitcoin without intermediaries in a move towards improved cross-chain functionality and DeFi expansion. So let me just go back real quick, right? Just to the very first sentence. You know how many people you could read this to and they wouldn't know what the hell you just said? Just listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth and listen to the things that you're understanding from coming to this page that the rest of the world has absolutely no idea what we're talking about. Just listen to the words. Cardano taps Bitcoin OS to integrate Bitcoin liquidity into its DeFi ecosystem using zero-knowledge cryptography for secure cross-chain functionality. Who average, right? Who on the street can you walk up to, say this line, and them understand what the hell you're talking about? I can guarantee you probably 99.9% of the people will not know what you just said. This is how far ahead we are rest of everybody, right? Like I tell y'all, it's all about the education. We raising the intellect in this space. And it's like I always say, right? My goal is generational wealth, but I don't specifically focus on showing you how to make money, right? My thing is I'm showing you how to use new technology and understand that new technology. And money or ROI or return on investment is just a byproduct of that information and that education, right? You get what I mean? That's the way that I look at it. With me, it's not about, hey, this coin, hey, that coin. It's about, hey, look at this project, look at that project, look at this software, look at this technology, look at these protocols. Oh, wow, look what this protocol allows us to do. Let's use the protocol. Oh, how do you use the protocol? Well, we have to get this, get that, put it in here, ship it over there, right? Plug it in here. Oh, wow, look, you know what it's like? And this is why I always use that analogy. It's like you learning the garden. Let's say you didn't know how to garden at all, right? So now you're going to these classes. You got you some dirt, whatever, in a box. You're starting off. They're showing you how to water, how to give it sufficient light, and blah blah blah. And then after a while, you see the little seedlings start coming up, right? And then after a while, those seedlings start to blossom. And now you're getting what? Flowers, fruit, whatever it is that you're bearing, right? But you were just going through the motions of learning how to do it. The byproduct is now that you're growing something and it is bearing fruit, flowers, whatever the case may be. That's how I want y'all to look at this sector, this space, and what I teach. You get what I'm saying? That's how I want y'all to look at this and understand it from that aspect, right? Andrew said, I can confidently say the more and more I learn, the more and more I put myself in position to learn. Yes, 100%. 100%. Anyways, right? Anyways, let's go on with the story. It goes on to state that according to a press release, well, no, we already read that. So it goes on to state that zero knowledge cryptography will play a key role in the collaboration, and that's between Cardano and Bitcoin, facilitating a trustless method where BOS or BOS, Bitcoin OS, can integrate Bitcoin assets into Cardano through verified transactions that do not involve third parties. Speaking with Cointelegraph, Eden Yago, the CEO and co-founder of Bitcoin OS. Hey, do y'all remember this name right here? Eden Yago. Do you know what company he represents? A project that we've all, well, for those that have come to my Bitcoin classes, he represents a project that we all have used if you've been in those Bitcoin classes, which I'm still long on myself, right? In fact, we will be going over a strategy that we can utilize with his project, which I'm going to show you now tonight during class, right? Because it's been paying me some damn good returns as far as passive income goes, right? So y'all remember Sovereign? Who remembers Sovereign, right? Who remembers Sovereign? Who remembers this project? 40 cent right now. 40 cent right now. Who remembers Sovereign, right? Who remembers Sovereign? Remember, we've been here before. Look at how they're growing out. So now, if you took my previous classes and you're already integrated on Sovereign, how do you not know that this right here is coming up? You get what I'm saying? This is where it's at. This is where we're going. So we will be covering Sovereign tonight because there is some liquidity pools that are paying out some very good rewards that I want to introduce individuals to. Right? Yes, one of the mini gems I posted about. Yes. Yes. Right? So now, Eden Yago, right, is the founder of Sovereign. This is his project. This is his project. Right? And he explained that Cardano and his community have a lot in common with Bitcoiners. Cardano has a reputation for building the long term while respecting security and decentralization. Bitcoin OS has shown that it is possible to have smart contract functionality without major changes to its consensus code. The BOS Grail Bridge is a key integration component, providing a trustless connection powered by BOS ZK BitSnark verification protocol. ZK technology allows Bitcoin transactions and assets to be bridged onto Cardano's blockchain, benefiting Cardano native D. Right? The BOS Grail Bridge is a key integration component, providing a trustless connection powered by BOS ZK BitSnark verification protocol. Wait, what? Did I just read that? Or did they just say the same damn thing again? They kind of did say the same thing again. I hate when that's what these AI articles. But ZK technology allows, we just spread all that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. With the BOS integration on Cardano, Bitcoin's market capitalization of around 1.3 trillion at the time of writing will become accessible. According to the press release shared by Cointelegraph, Emergo, a founding entity, understand they're moving through entities too. I still stake Sovereign from last class you did. Hey, good move. Good move. Young Sizzle said, I'm still staked on there. I need to add more. Hey, and remember, as you're staking and as you're getting paid out those rewards, as the value of the underlying asset is dropping, basically what it's doing is dollar cost averaging automatically for you. And then when price rebounds, all those rewards that you were getting paid out while price was down, those didn't go into profit, which then brings up the average buy or your average profit of your overall position. Right? Right? But it goes on to state that Emergo, a founding entity behind Cardano's Web3 adoption efforts, views the collaboration as a step toward a more interconnected space. Now, you know what I want to take a look at? Hold on. Let's take a look and see how Cardano is performing off of this news and see if they're catching any bids. That's the biggest thing you want to look at. Is it catching bids? So not catching bids as of right now, but what I would say about Cardano is you're kind of at your lows, whereas, you know what I'm saying, you got a real, what's the word I'm looking for? Thin line between holding and exiting, right? Right. And to be honest with you, if I was to invest in Cardano, right, it would be very easy for me to say that anything below 25 cents, I'm no longer a holder or a buyer. But as long as it holds above 25 cents, which are only at 35 cents right now, I can be an accumulator of this asset, right? I can be an accumulator of this asset, right? In fact, let me see if I can actually look at, hold on. Let's look at the market cap. That's another way you can look at it. So market cap is how much capital the asset has, right? And the market cap of ADA right now is $12.44 billion. So if you really want to see Cardano, ADA pick up, you're going to want to see the market cap pick up, right? More volume, higher price, because the market cap is what's going to dictate the price based off the circulating supply, right? And these are the things what I'm talking about right now, circulating supply, market caps, and all that. We're going to be getting into that during my month-long TA boot camp. Remember, for those that don't know, I'm doing a month-long technical analysis boot camp in the month of November. For those that want to learn how to read these charts so you yourself can tell you when to buy, when to sell, what's a good market, what's a bad market. You don't need me. You don't need YouTube. You don't need Warren Buffett. You don't need what's the other guy's name that you should always short when he says something? I can't think of his name. He talks on Squawk Box. You don't need none of that. All you need to do is learn how to read these charts. Now, anyways, as we look at ADA, right? As long as we hold a quarter, we're A-OK. We're A-OK. If we are going to reach our previous high, that is about a 125% move. And if we're going to go right back up to our previous highs of 2021, we're looking at a 762.5% move incoming if and only if this is what's going to happen. Right? Right? So you got a 762% upside for the possibility of a 30%, 31, 32% downside. Right? So you can look at it like this, right? Let's just say $100. Let's just say $100. If I was to throw $100 in here, I risk losing $31, $32 on the trade, right? That's the 32% move. I risk losing $32 on the trade, but then I may benefit profiting. What would that be? $700. So now I walk away with $800 and some odd dollars versus me losing $30. And that's kind of the gamble that you got right here in front of you with ADA. Now, there's many of them out there that got the same, really, if not more, right? If we look at something like Sov, right? Let's take a look at Sovereign real quick, right? Let's take a look at Sovereign real quick. Like I said, we will be covering tonight. Okay. We got higher highs, higher lows. That's a good thing. We could be making a higher high here. But what is the upside potential here? Right now, you're at 40 cents. Previous high from 2021. Oh, my God. I mean, and there's no guarantee that we're going to hit. Man, that would be crazy. Right now, I don't know if y'all can see this, right? Do you offer signals like entry and exit points in the Discord? I don't do signals. What I do is chart updates. And with those updates, right? With those updates, I look for what I would look at as far as an entry goes, right? And what I would look at as far as the exit goes. So it's everything about me, nothing about you. I'm not telling anybody to make those moves. So I wouldn't tell them signals because I'm not telling anybody to trade anything. So you may call them signals, but to me, it's just my opinion. But within the Discord, let me say what you get for joining the New Money Matrix Discord, right? You're going to get updated videos bi-daily, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays usually, right? And these videos, I'm going to go through about 10, 15, maybe 20 different cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to give my opinion on what direction those cryptocurrencies are going in. That's just one, right? On top of that, you're going to get not printed out, charts that you're able to look at, right? I'll give you an example. Let's go to, I think these are the videos I post because you are going to get updated videos, right? You are going to get updated videos. And he's asking about the New Money Matrix Discord. He's asking about a New Money, which is a token gated community. It is a token gated community, right? So you can look here where we got the chart analysis, right? Here I had ETH playing out the 4-hour bullish divergence to the golden ratio. I'm showing you where the bullish divergence is. Here we got Juke which just proceeded and broke outside of its downsloping trend line, looking for more upside. And I show you where you can trade those on a perpetual system. Right here, Bitcoin on the 12-hour could see a deep retracement, but we're not in the banana zone just yet. So I keep you updated on the charts. Now, what I call them signals? No. Could you call them signals? I mean, it's up to you, but I don't call them signals, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Sovereign, right? Look at this, y'all. So Cardano had a 700% upside. Sovereign from where it stands right now, has a 20,000, almost a 21,000% upside. Right? Do you like factoring the TVL potential? DeFi Llama is usually my go-to. Yeah, we use DeFi Llama on the regular. 100%. We use DeFi Llama on the regular every day. But it's a 20,000% upside here. 20,000% upside. Y'all know what a 20,000% return is? Have you ever gotten a 20,000% return? We have. Especially those that took the Hex trade with me a couple years ago. You know, some of y'all remember that. That was the gamble. That was 100% us shooting the dice and rolling, right? What time is it? 12:30? Okay, let's go ahead and finish this story off, right? Now, as far as Cardano goes and the Bitcoin integration, right? The potential to unlock new cross-chain capabilities could help drive the adoption of DeFi. He said that the BOS bridge and ZK Tech could further strengthen Cardano by opening access for the layer 1 blockchain's users, projects, and developers to a secure and trustless path to Bitcoin. Yeah, only in crypto. Like, you're not seeing 20,000% returns out here with, I don't even know what invest real estate, stocks, commodities. You're not getting those type of returns. You get what I'm saying? It goes on to state on September 10th, Boss partnered with the layer 2 scaling solution Merlin Chain, right? You know what? We may cover a little bit of Merlin Chain tonight too. I want to get back over there because they are growing, they are building, they are one of the top tier chains. But they partnered with them to deploy the Bitcoin OS Grail bridge and improve cross-chain transactions without centralized trust mechanisms. Merlin Chain founder Jeff Yin told Cointelegraph that the partnership would provide users with a trustless, decentralized bridge for Bitcoin native assets. The bridge establishes ZK-proof powered trustless bridging written directly onto the Bitcoin blockchain, eliminating the need for centralized security measures such as a multi-sig or a multi-party computation. Yin described the development as just the beginning as the collaboration pushes towards a more interoperable Bitcoin ecosystem. Okay? WTK is on the floor, down 60% on the day. I don't know what WTK is. I don't know what WTK is. But yeah, anyways, right? Now, once again, hold on. I do wanna cover this, right? Because I want y'all to understand what's going on in the world of Bitcoin and what's going on with your money and what you're seeing the individuals that manage, right? And this is how you got to look at it, right? Okay, you might not have a lot of money, right? But you got somebody that's got over $100 million, $1 billion, and you're seeing what they're doing with their money, right? How could you not want to follow suit? If you're seeing an exodus from the US dollar, right? If you're seeing people that are worth millions and billions of dollars saying, hey, I don't want the dollar anymore, I want to hold this other thing in replacement of the dollar, how can you not pay attention to that? How can you not pay attention to that? Yeah, Jim Cramer, that was his name. But come on, man, how can you not pay attention to that? Somebody tell me. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Right? That's like how do I want to explain this, right? How do I want to explain this? Okay, let's look at it like this. Crack era, right? That's when everybody had powder cocaine, right? You ain't really know too much about the hard. But you're seeing the big homies, right? The Rayful Edmonds, the Alpos and whatnot, right? They're starting to transition over to this hard rock. And you're like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stay with the powder. And it's doing good. It's what they like. And then in a couple of years, what happens? You get phased out. Everybody doing ready rock now, right? And it's what I used to tell y'all back in the day. I used to say that, in my humble opinion, right? Buying cryptocurrencies right now, Bitcoin right now, is buying crack before people knew that the crack epidemic was coming, right? It's like you getting your blocks ready. You get what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it, coming from the streets. Like, man, this shit like bad crack. Don't nobody even know the crack's coming in yet. You get what I'm saying? This is gonna be the big thing. They're gonna be a big boom. Everybody's gonna want to have this. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna want to have some of this, and I'm gonna be the one to give it to them. You draw? Anyways, Florida's chief financial officer, Jimmy Patronis, wants to include this crack, this new form of crack, into the state's pension fund investment in the form of Bitcoin. To that end, he sent a formal request to Chris Spencer, the executive director of Florida State Board of Administrators or Administration, highlighting the need for a digital currency investment pilot program. And the CFO wants Bitcoin feasibility study. Wait, CFO wants Bitcoin feasibility study. I don't understand that how they said that, but it goes on to state in this letter, Patronis outlined the rationale behind Bitcoin's inclusion in the state's portfolio. Right? He noted Bitcoin's consistent AAA bond rating, right? Excuse me, Florida, not Bitcoin, Florida. Florida's AAA bond rating, record state reserves, and the economy could see it rank as the 16th largest globally if it were a country. And it kind of is, truth be told. According to him, these factors put the state in a great position to consider new investment strategies, with Bitcoin an excellent tool for buffering the volatility often present in traditional asset classes. He suggests that adding the world's largest and oldest digital asset to the state's investment portfolio could offer a safeguard for key public workers by positioning their pensions against broader market instabilities. What workers is he talking about? Whose capital is he trying to preserve and save for the future? Who are those public workers you think he's talking about here? When managing state pension funds for firefighters, teachers, and police officers, it's also essential to prioritize the bottom line and ensure the best return on investment for Floridians. This is where the potential of investing in a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin becomes particularly compelling. Y'all hear what they're saying here? Are y'all listening to what's going on? Once again, ask yourself, do you and your family hold any Bitcoin in your reserves? Any Bitcoin in the treasury? They're talking about firefighters, teachers, and police officers having Bitcoin in their retirement. Why don't you have a slug? Why do you buy it today and sell it tomorrow? Why? I work the time of classes. Would there be replays? There's always a replay to my classes. I've always had replay to my classes. You're always, since I've started this, I've got classes that I did back in 2017, still got copies of. So there's always going to be a replay of the classes. This shit is too interesting. People missing out. Hey. The firefighters, teachers, and police officers of Florida ain't missing out. If the CFO gets his way, right? The CFO asked Spencer and the State Board of Administration to assess the feasibility of integrating Bitcoin investments into Florida's public funds. He stated that such an exploration would determine the risks and advantages associated with the asset and give lawmakers the essential information needed to make an informed decision ahead of the next legislative session. Proposal inspired by Donald Trump. To support his proposal, Patronis referenced moves by states like Wisconsin and Michigan, which recently allocated portions of their pension funds to Bitcoin. Come on, family, they're not the first that did it. Wisconsin and Michigan are already allocating capital to Bitcoin. How can we not see the writing on the wall here? How can we not see an exodus from the fiat system into a more digital form? ZMJ says, realist in the space. In the bull market, bully here with you every step. 3 lives a week. In a bear market, when niggas don't know what to do or what to believe, bully been there without fail almost every week for the last 4 or 5 years. That's a motherfucking fact. Bull or bear, I'm here still talking the same shit. Because the narrative doesn't change. When everybody else tiptoes away and leaves y'all holding those bags that they told y'all to buy during the bull market and don't say shit to you for 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, and then the bull market rolls back around, and now here come these motherfuckers popping back up like, hey, we got Bitcoin classes. We got Bitcoin class. Look at this. This is going up. Hey, y'all, this time give their ass the middle finger. If the person that got you into crypto ain't said shit in the last year and a half, fuck them. I wouldn't follow them anymore. Right? Pardon the language. But I see it too much. Anyway, it goes on to state that Wisconsin invested 164 million in Bitcoin ETFs offered by Grayscale and BlackRock, which represent just 0.1 of its pension assets. Very small amount. Very small amount. It later added another 447,651 IBIT shares while announcing it had fully divested from Grayscale. Michigan also jumped on the bandwagon buying shares in ARC21 spot Bitcoin ETF. Similar initiatives have also been launched in other states, including Arizona, where legislators are encouraging pension fund managers to include Bitcoin. Look at y'all, they're pushing, they're trying to ask the state, like, yo, hey, they got crack over there on 123rd Street. They're fucking jamming right now. We over here with this powder, and this shit's really not moving. All the customers are going over there. Can we please buy crack? That's what these people are saying, for lack of a better term. Crack, once again, in the form of Bitcoin, right? They're seeing what's going on. Do you? Further, the high-ranking state executive name-dropped Donald Trump as an inspiration for his proposal. He cited the Republican presidential candidate's speech at the 2024 Bitcoin conference in Nashville, Tennessee, where he put forward the idea of a national strategic Bitcoin stockpile and vowed to push the United States to the helm of the global crypto industry. Petronas also noted Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' move to reinforce the state's crypto-friendly stance by enacting legislation against central bank digital currencies, which he suggested were the opposite of what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency stand for. And that is the truth, my friend. That is the truth. So once again, don't forget, we do have class tonight for those that want to come out and learn how to use this new technology. Tonight, specifically, we are going to be focusing on the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? Right. So we do have this class going on tonight. What's new on Bitcoin for 2025, starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the night of the anniversary of the release of the Bitcoin white paper, right? Right? Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Why was the Bitcoin white paper published on Halloween? And this is interesting because it's the anniversary, yo. Why not hold a class showing people where Bitcoin has made it on the night of the anniversary? Because the damn show wasn't here when they released the white paper. This is not what they seen, right? This was just looked at to be a form of peer-to-peer currency, cash, if you will. And now we've got whole ecosystem, whole worlds. In fact, if y'all seen this yet, hold on, let me show you something. What is that website? What is that website? What is that website? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Natrix. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we want to take a look at here. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you what's going on in the Bitcoin eco. Am I not going to be able to look at it here though? I'm probably not. I want to show y'all, right? I want to show you what's being built on the backs of Bitcoin. Hold on real quick. Let me do this. That's what we'll do. Let me stop. Let's go. Natrix. Hold on. I got you. Hold on. Here we go. And this is what we're going to do. Let me move this over here. All right. Move this right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all what's being built on the back of Bitcoin. Hold on. This is the one that we want right here. All right. So now let's go ahead and connect. Let's go ahead and connect to our, we can do our Unisat wallet. Really doesn't matter which one. If I remember the password for this one. Oh, yeah, I got it on the first try. Very good. All right. So now this right here is what's being built on the back of Bitcoin, right? Now, when you understand what bitmaps are, Bully is the only one I trust in the space. Everyone else are mascots. Hey, I appreciate that, Miss Ann. I appreciate that. Hey, what's going on with the website? Hold on. Come on now. Don't take too long. I got to show the people this. Here we go. We loading up. Hold on. Let my little person come into fruition. Give it a second. What you're seeing is real estate, right? What you're seeing is real estate here, okay? And real estate built on Bitcoin blockchains, right? Right? These are bitmaps. You know what bitmaps are? Bitmaps are old transactions that they have turned into parcels and estates, right? That's what you're seeing here. That's what you're seeing here, right? Look at this. Once again, this is being built on the back of Bitcoin, y'all. When the white paper was released, they did not envision this at all. They did not envision any of this being built on the back of Bitcoin transactions. I'm telling y'all, this is technology. Get out of your mind that this is a simple coin that I'm supposed to buy and the price of the coin goes up. No, this is a computing system. If no one ever told you that, remember I told you that here right now. Bitcoin is a computing system, y'all. Stop thinking that it is a simple coin. Yep, voxels, but on Bitcoin and cleaner than voxels. This is way cleaner than voxels. You get what I'm saying? Way cleaner than voxels. But yeah, anyway. Tonight's class, we are going to be covering the Bitcoin ecosystem. Passive income, what's coming up new, what should you be involved in. I believe I do got a couple of airdrop possibilities that we can look at, but for now, let's take a look at the price. Let's take a look at the price. Let's take a look at the price real quick. Hold on, what's going on? Let's go back over to Bitcoin. I think we just got to let me reload real quick. There we go. All right, so now let's take a look here, right? Because we have broken out. So now what we're going to take a look at here is how is Bitcoin performing, right? There we go. We connect the dots like so, right? Connect the dots like so, right? You got your breakout there, right? So now what we want to do is where's that breakout going to take us, right? One way you can figure this out is just by measuring, right? Let's just measure top to bottom and then put it right there where it broke out. So this right here is telling us that we should have a move somewhere up to about $89,000. That's what this is telling me right here with the Brother Amir, check your Discord DM. I sent receipt. All right, I got you. As soon as I'm done with this. In fact, I'm about to end this live here in a minute. But yeah, right now this is telling us that we should have a move north towards $90,000. Right now we're at 71,800. So this is telling us that we should and could see about somewhere around a 31% move. Now, how many of you have been able to take advantage of those bull tokens? How many of you have been able to take advantage of those bull tokens that I told y'all about? And that's going to amplify whatever return that you're looking to get, right? So now if we're looking at Bitcoin having about a 30% return, and then we look at the fact that we can grab, let's see, if we want to do Bitcoin, right? We can trade with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 7x on Bitcoin without the risk of liquidation, right? So now what you want to do, you want to trade with 7 times your money? Want to trade with 7 times your money? You can do it here without risk of liquidation. This is TLX.FI. Once again, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm not telling anybody to go trade with leverage. What I'm showing you is they have platforms. If you want to amplify your returns, you can amplify the amount of money you're trading with by using these leverage tokens, which is like trading futures, but without the risk of liquidation. Once again, do you understand? So now as we look at BTC, right? Let me get back to my track though. Hold on. Where's my shit at? There we go. I got Sui on a 77x long at 159. Wait, got Sui on a 70x long at yeah. Wait, what? 100 to 1500. Real quick. I don't understand what you're saying, JMJ. Anyways, right? So now this is what we're looking for Bitcoin, about a 31% return, which if you're using 5x leverage, that's what, 150% return, right? 150% return. If you're using 7x leverage, you're looking at a 210% return, right? Just utilizing the bull token. Dr. Tony, what's going on? Queen Wealthy Rising. Wealthy Rising. I appreciate that you're appreciating the information that I'm sharing. I wish I had a way for y'all to give, show some love. But no monetization, no cash app, so no way to show love right now. But you know what you can do is give me some likes, some love, share this out with family, friends, get involved, support me with my classes, right? If you want to learn how to operate in this space, I've got a lot of classes. We got one going on tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Learn how to operate on the Bitcoin ecosystem. Now what we're going to do is break it down and take a look at Ethereum next. All right. So this is what we're looking at, right? So kind of the first thing I seen is that Ethereum was stuck in a wedge. Here, let me get rid of this real quick. Let me just get rid of this real quick. All right. So what you're seeing is that Ethereum is stuck in a wedge. Now, this wedge, much like the one with Bitcoin, has a breakout target of $3,461. All this is a measured move, y'all. It's called a measured move. Look, you take it, you measure it from top to bottom like so, put it on top of the breakout where you think the breakout's going to happen, and it's going to give you a target, projected target to the upside. So right now, about almost $3,500 is the target that I got on Ethereum if and when we break out of this trend right here. Once again, if you want to learn how to do this, how to draw your charts up like this, that's going to give you those expectations. I have a month-long boot camp. Just all we're going to focus on is technical analysis, how to read the charts, how to enter positions, how to exit positions, okay? Right? We're going to start off the first couple of weeks with reading, and then like that last week, we're going to get into trading, and more than likely on derivatives and future markets, right? So you're going to learn how to trade with futures utilizing what we're learning here, okay? All right? But anyways, right now, 3,800 seems to be the projected of that breakout. Now, if we look, what that does is that puts us above the 61.8% correction right here, which is about 33.41. So now what that means is that what you're going to do, right, you're going to come out of this golden ratio here. You're going to break through this golden ratio right here. What that does is gives you the ability, right? Once you break through here, right, that means you can then attack here, right, and here, right? Once you're able to take out this high here, what that means is now you can go into this second golden ratio here, which if we mark it off, right here, boom. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm making a blueprint. This is a map. This is a map. Technical analysis, like I told y'all, is just art to me. So I'm drawing a map. This is the treasure map, right? Learn how to draw a treasure map. It's going to help you because it's going to tell you what your ins, your outs are, what your expectations should be. Once again, like I told y'all before, I can't tell you when, but I can tell you where, in my humble opinion. I can't tell you when, but I can tell you where, in my humble opinion. Okay? And this is what the expectation out of ETH is. So as of right now, if we can break through this golden ratio, knock out these two levels right here, that means ETH's going to go north somewhere between 4,600 and 5,300. Brother Duncan, I am definitely going to call you today because I got my family coming out there to Ghana, and I definitely want them to get in contact with you. So I will be contacting you. You know what it is? My phone, in fact, it's for a lot of people. My phone that had that app on it, in fact, anybody that has that 40, well, I ain't going to put the number out there. But anybody that's got my Ford number, right now that phone broke. I had to throw it into the shop. So WhatsApp, Signal, Session, those apps that I am fond of using are on that other phone and connected to that phone number. So, but I will be probably downloading and just creating a new Signal today. So don't even worry about it. Anyways, I'm showing y'all the roadmap here. Right? Does this make sense to y'all? How I just drew this out by a show of hands. How many of you got what I just showed you? Did this make sense? I want to just make sure I'm not sitting here speaking mumbo jumbo to y'all. Okay, we got some people say, okay, we got some hands coming up. We got some hands coming up. All right. Now, what else do we want to look at? What else do we want to look at? Hold on. In fact, what I'll do is I'll throw a bone out there to the community. I'll throw a bone out there to the community. What do y'all want to take a look at here? Hmm? What coins are we interested in? What coins are we interested in from the community? Right. I'll take a couple of community calls real quick before we end this. What coins are we interested in? And I appreciate the support from those that bought the trust class over the last couple of days. You a real one for that. I appreciate that support. To those that bought the trust class over the last couple of days, I appreciate the support. And you know what? For those that still want to get the trust class, there's still a 20% discount on my website right now by using the code 638. 20% discount on all past classes on my website right now. You can still use the code 638. I figured XRP was going to come up. Let's take a look at XRP real quick. And I'm just going to be picking random coins, y'all. I'm not going to be going through a list or a line or anything. So if you get picked, you get picked. If you don't, no hard feelings, right? XRP. Let's look at it on a macro level. From a weekly perspective, what do we got going on? Let's take a look. Okay, XRP is definitely in a consolidative state right here. Definitely in a consolidative state. Previous highs, $2. Let's see, where are we at? Young Strizzle says, thanks to your Fibonacci class. Hey, I appreciate you taking that class and learning the skill level. That's gonna take you a long way. All right, so let's see. Where is XRP right now? So yeah, you can see XRP is meeting all of its resistance. It had one run to the golden ratio right here. You got rejected. So on XRP, the major thing you're looking for is to break back above 69 cents. Right now, you're at 52 cents. You do not want to break back below 44 cents, though, right? You do not want to break back below 44 cents, though, right? So as of right now, 69 cents is the level to beat if you want to see further continuation from there. Once we're able to get back above this 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level at 69 cents, I would project that the next three targets are going to be 93, $1.13, and $1.32 respectfully. Once again, invalidation comes with a closure below 44 cents. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. These are just my opinions and my opinions alone, right? Let me see. Let's take a look. Let's do SUI. Nice. I need that trust class. Yeah, the trust class is for those that understand trust and want to have a trust. Hands down. This is probably the easiest trust you're ever going to create. Well, let me not say ever. Once you learn how to write trust, you can write shit on a paper towel if you want, right? But this class right here is going to be the easiest trust as of right now for those that don't know how to that you're going to create. Okay. Right now, you can get it at a 20% discount using the code 638 at checkout. All right. Now let's take a look at SUI. All right. SUI right now, swing high, swing low. You already took out your previous high, broke back below your 786. What SUI's trying to do is get a closure at least on a weekly, which means you got 4 days and 6 hours left to close above 183. You ultimately need to take out $2.18. What that's going to do for SUI is open up the door, right? What that's going to do is open up the door for SUI to go somewhere between $2.64 and $3.25. So these are your next three targets. These are my next three targets. Let me keep it on the eye. This is not financial advice. These are if and when SUI is able to break and crack, hold above 218. We'll even call it 220. The next three targets that I'm looking at are 264, 289, and 324, respectfully. Let's see. Let's do AVAX. Yep, we in class, crypto youngin. Let's do AVAX. What is Avalanche doing? All right, Avalanche had a downsloping trend line. We broke and back tested that downsloping trend line. That gave us the bounce we needed, but look where all your resistance is coming in. All your resistance is coming in right here at the 236. What AVAX has to do is get a clear and precise close above 28.66 with a follow-through candlestick. And then what that does is open up the door for you to reach your first golden ratio, which is somewhere between $35.67 and $47 with an emphasis on the 50% retracement at $41.34. $41.34. So from right now, you're trading at $26.19. Get above $29, opens up the door for $35 to $47 AVAX. Let me see. Let me come over here and look on YouTube real quick. Brother Michael wants Luna. It's not. I don't think they got. Wait, do they got Luna versus virtuals here? I don't think they got Luna versus virtuals here, brother Michael. So I don't think we can do Luna, and it's really not enough. It's not enough. Oh, they do got Luna by virtuals. Let me see. Is this it? Let me see. Is it okay? This is versus the U.S. dollar. I project. Is this Luna though? Let me see. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, it is down 23% right now. Trading at 11 cents. There we go. There we go. So what I would do, and like I said, it's not a lot of history here, so you really can't do too much of anything. What I would look at, you are seeing a nice bounce off your 61.8 right here. So what you'd be looking to do is hold this 618 and ultimately work your way back up through the golden ratio, right? Right now you're holding it. Good hold, but you need to hold it. You need to turn it into support. Let's take a look at Fetch AI. Fetch AI right now trading at $1.30. Open it up on the weekly real quick. Let's refresh. Okay, so what would I be looking at here with Fetch AI? Let's see. Fetch AI, you ran towards your a golden ratio, pulled back. Right now, you're trying to close above $1.35. If you can close above $1.35, 176 to 240 is going to be the targets on Fetch AI. That's going to be the targets on Fetch AI. All right. Hey, look, y'all. With that being said, it's 105. I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in and tap in for the early ride show of Coffee and Crypto. What we're going to do is close this out with Lemon Pepper Freestyle because we're back in that zone now. We are back in that zone, and I love this. This should be your anthem. This should be your anthem if you're part of this space. Okay? This should be your anthem. Don't forget, we got class tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will be covering the Bitcoin ecosystem. And then I got the month-long TA boot camp. Go to contact us, reach out with the word TA. Fly and get a house and the duck off in there today. On that day. Maybe 10, 50,000 out the pot, you be sitting on half of him. Sit on your ass money that niggas don't comprehend. In this new money matrix that niggas is living in. Look at my ID, I've been giving niggas the win. Dropping so many jewels from the city of win. Give the community tools to make a couple of ends and they can turn into some kids if they mental is up the bar. Generational wealth is not buying cars. Clothes are spending on the hoes, I'm thinking Athens. Real estate, crypto, and I've been going down this hole and my mind is on overload. And I've been trying to tell the rest. Reparations are in store by way of the internet. And I know it's hard to grasp, but we raise the intellect. Now they waiting for the crash, they look for the intercept. They got niggas nothing cash for the stick and you debt. Debt notes in exchange for the fresh clothes. Take notes in exchange for the best road. To get the financially freedom land where only the best go. You want to speed the profits, I learned to invest slow. Make your next move the best move. Make the wrong move in the flesh form. Blood in the street, sharks moving in to fetch you. Yeah.